The number of people killed and injured in a stampede at the Hajj pilgrimage in Saudi Arabia rises to more than 700. And Nunez tells us why.
The number of people killed and injured in a stampede during the annual Hajj pilgrimage in Saudi Arabia has been steadily rising. In the latest report of the Directorate for Civil Defense, at least 719 people were killed while 863 more were injured. Philippine Consul General to Jeddah Imelda Panolong said no Filipinos were among the casualties. There are 8,130 Filipinos residing in Makkah.
Sa ngayon, ang pinakahuling balita na natanggap natin, Eugene, ay yung mahigit sa 8,000, no? Yung 8,130 na Filipino pilgrims na galing sa ating bansa ay maayos ang lagay nila sa ngayon according to the NCMF medical team.
Saudi Civil Defense Directorate also reported that among the fatalities were 3 Algerian nationals, 4 Bangladeshi, 4 Indians, 1 Egyptian, 3 Indonesians, 7 Pakistanis, 1 Sudanese, and 125 Iranians. Reported injured were 2 Indians, 20 Egyptians, and 2 Sudanese. Nationalities of the other 571 killed and 832 injured were yet to be determined. Based on the report of Major General Al-Turki, the tragedy happened in a narrow road in Mina leading to Al-Jamarat Bridge. Authorities surmise the volume of people reaching to millions. Hot temperatures and severe exhaustion may have caused the listless procession of people in Al-Jamarat. Amateur videos shared in social media show the stampede happened when pilgrims tried to rush to a barrier opened by a security personnel. Together with the UNTV news team in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, and Nunez reporting for Y News.
China and the United States of America are expected to reach important agreements on a variety of issues. Meanwhile, an agreement to end a 50-year war will soon materialize in Venezuela. And Nunez tells us why.
In America, Chinese President Xi Jinping arrived in Washington, D.C. on Thursday afternoon to meet with his counterpart President Barack Obama and other political leaders as part of his first state visit to the United States. U.S. Vice President Joe Biden and his wife welcomed Xi upon his arrival at the airport. Xi will receive a grand welcome ceremony at the White House, hold talks with Obama, meet with the press, and attend a state dinner. He will also meet with U.S. congressional leaders and attend a welcome luncheon held by Biden and Secretary of State John Kerry. The two presidents will exchange views on bilateral ties, domestic and foreign policies, and regional and international situation to ensure that the new model of major country relationship between China and the U.S. further develop on a correct track. The two sides are expected to reach important agreements on economy and trade, energy, people-to-people exchanges, climate change, environmental protection, finance, science and technology, agriculture, law enforcement, defense, aviation, and infrastructure development. In Venezuela, Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro on Thursday, September 24, hailed an agreement between the Colombian President Juan Manuel Santos and top FARC rebel commander to pledge to end their 50-year war within the next 6 months, talking up the late Hugo Chavez's role in the agreement. Santos and FARC rebel leader Rodrigo Londono, better known by the nom de Gerry Timochenko, also agreed the leftist guerrillas who laid down arms within 60 days of signing the deal, which now has an official deadline of March 23, 2016. If successful, it would end a conflict that has killed 220,000 and displaced millions over half a century. As far back as 2007, late Venezuelan leader Hugo Chavez announced he planned to hold talks with FARC rebels to lay the groundwork for peace talks ahead. Speaking in Caracas, Maduro hailed what he sees as his predecessor's handiwork in bringing the two sides together. And Nunez reporting for Y News.